Hello everybody, it's Emma here from Yellow Brick Roads, helping you build confidence whilst I'm building my own. I hope you're all well. And I have Issy today. Hello Issy, how you doing?
Hiya, good, thank you. How are you?
I'm very well, thank you, my darling. So every week, for the last few weeks, I've been coming live as part of Yellow Brick Roads. I've set myself a bit of a challenge to speak to a professional every single week, based around the current situation and where we're all at the moment, to see if any professionals can help us with what's going on. So Issy is a personal trainer. Her business is called Fitness Is. And I've worked with Issy in the past. She's fantastic at what she does. She's got some great content and some information she's going to share with us. So over to you, Issy. Just tell us a little bit about what it is that you do and a little bit about Fitness Is.
In general or at the moment?
At the moment would be
at
good.
The moment, yeah. So at the moment, I am running an online program called Fitness Is Working from Home. So basically what it is just an online community with 4 weekly workouts, a WhatsApp group for a nice little chat, and where I post the workouts and also a demonstrational video. We've just got a really lovely group of about 16 to 20 ladies at the moment. So everyone's finding it really nice to just chat and also do the live Zoom workouts. So we do the workouts live 4 times a week, or they can be completed in your own time whenever suits you.
That's fantastic. And are you getting a good sort of turnout? Like, are people actually taking, I suppose they are taking part, they're paying for it. Are people actually turning up for the online classes?
Yeah, so I normally there's normally 6 or 7 of us doing the Zooms. Just depends really, because a lot of them are actually still working. So they're just fitting it in around that, or they have children, so fitting it in around having the kids. But yeah, there's probably about 10 people doing it in their own time whenever suits them. But I'm getting good feedback from them, so I'm pretty sure they are doing it, not just pretending.
That's fantastic. I think what everyone seems to be struggling with at the minute, and I've got a few questions I'm going to go through with you, but it's just committing to it, isn't it? Because like, I know for myself, there just seems to be no time, even though there is so much time, you know, what with the kids and homeschooling and all that kind of stuff. And I've had questions coming in from mums sort of saying, you know, when do you do it? Where do you get the time to do it? Or they just find they can't get themselves motivated to actually do it. Their eating habits seem to have gone out the window. The alcohol seems to be out every evening. So what would you recommend? I don't know, is it better to try and condense the workout into a shorter period of time? Is it better to get up in the mornings and do it first thing? If you're limited on time, what's the best thing to do? And you've got the kids.
I would say if you can, get up and get it done, because then it's done. If you leave it till the evening, then you normally find an excuse not to do it. So dinner, or I don't know, having a nice drink in the sun. Once it's done and out of the way, then you've just already got that in the bank then, haven't you, for the day. It sets you up nicely. Before breakfast, you could do it before everyone wakes up if you have kids. It might not be what you want to do first thing in the morning, but just take some time for you and just treat it as health and well-being. It's not just about being fit, it's also so good for the mind and just a brilliant release. It just makes you feel amazing when you do it in the morning, really.
Yeah, definitely.
And I would also say, just to make sure, try and set a bit of a routine and a plan, really. Don't let it seem like it's the weekend every day. So with your alcohol and your treats and stuff, limit yourself to, say, if you wanted to have a drink every day, just one, and in the evening, or if you can, just only on the weekends. Try and treat it as much as normal, really. You know, have a little treat each day, but don't go overboard, and just try and stay relatively good, really.
It's everything in moderation, isn't it? But I'm finding moderation just seems to have gone out the window a little bit.
It's all about balance, but you've got to be more good than bad, really, if you want to get the results, sadly.
Yeah. So what are the best exercises? I mean, I met you through Willpower, which is CrossFit, which when Matt dragged me along the first time, I thought I was going to die because it was just so intense. It was amazing, but it was so intense. But obviously CrossFit, there's a lot of, I know you can do a lot of your own body weight exercises, but there's a lot of weights and things that you use. Yeah. So what would you say are the best exercises? I know, like when I was PTing back in Essex, that a lot of the clients would come to me and they'd be really, especially the women, would be focused around their middle. So it was all about around their belly and around their tummy, and that's where they wanted to get, reduce the fat. Or what would you recommend?
So I would say that you see all these things online of 5 ways to reduce your belly fat, and it's just exercises. So yes, exercises, core exercises, you need to work your deep core muscles, your top core muscles, but also you need to just eat well and not drink too much, because alcohol has a tendency to go right around the middle, literally bloats you so badly. And tea with bad food, processed food, it just really isn't good. But drink lots of water, stay hydrated, do a little ab routine each day. Planks are amazing, and that's also a bit more full body as well. On my page I've got a couple of little ab workouts on there, so head over and have a look at that. Or
is that Instagram? Is that the Instagram page?
Yeah, on my Instagram page. And we've also got one on our little free one that we've done, haven't we?
Brilliant. Yeah, fantastic. Okay. Also for women, I know this is a woman's question, cellulite. What is the best thing with cellulite? Because I know, like, I've personally tried creams, I've tried all this different stuff. When I'm eating well and I'm drinking water, it tends to be better. But it's like, I don't know if I've just got to that stage now where I'm like, well, it's just there and it's not going anywhere.
The dreaded C word.
What's that?
The dreaded C word.
The dreaded C word. So is there anything we can do, us women can do, that's going to help us with that?
So definitely, like you say, just staying hydrated, eating well. It is also genetic sometimes.
Yeah.
So unfortunately, some people will just always have it. Whatever cream you buy is not going to make a difference. Don't buy creams that are expensive. Just eat better, eat less bad stuff, and be in a calorie deficit. Just exercise, add resistance. So if you have kettlebells or bands or anything like that, just adding that little extra bit just to tone and strengthen the muscles will reduce the appearance of cellulite eventually, but it's not a quick fix and you do have to work hard at it.
Okay, because we were talking about this earlier. We were saying about eating less and moving more equals losing weight. Or if you're, you maintain your weight if you carry on doing what you're doing. Obviously, you put your weight on if you don't move as much, but you eat more. So that is the equation for it. I take it. That is just how it is.
Definitely. So the energy balance equation, like you say, is just if you're eating, so if the energy going in is more than the energy going out, then you're going to gain weight. If the energy going in is less than the energy going out, then you will lose weight. You need to be in a calorie deficit to lose weight and also to lose body fat. You can't spot reduce body fat. So people will say, how do I get rid of my belly fat? Well, you have to decrease your overall body fat percentage to do so. And normally, annoyingly for some people, that is the last place to go. Like that and the tops of the legs, where you would see cellulite, is normally people's problem areas. But yeah, exercise obviously helps completely. Yeah. But if that diet's not there, that last little extra bit just won't.
You touched on some of the equipment that you use, like with your kettlebells and stuff. What are your ladies using from home if they haven't got those to hand, or have they got those to hand?
So we started the program as just body weight. And then after the first week, everyone said, could we add some weights? Because lots of them had kettlebells or dumbbell. And I also had a couple spare lighter ones, which I lent out to them because they were all at the moment. There's a few people that I've never met before, but others are my clients who do my all girls class.
Okay.
So that I just lent a couple of them some kettlebells, or they all had some. Some people have ordered them online. But it is a much better workout, I find, because I've come from that CrossFit background with kettlebells, and they think the same too. Our Saturday morning is all body weight. We decided to do one day just to give ourselves a little bit more of a rest, but still bash it out. So kettlebells, resistance bands are really good. You can pick those up really cheap. Like a little latex band it is.
Very Well, I think you can just take them everywhere and anywhere, can't you?
I actually saw that they have them on Sweaty Betty now, and they're only £12.50 for 4, which is really reasonable.
Yeah, okay.
That's a good price. If anyone wanted to get some resistance bands, I saw them on there.
Okie doke. Couple more questions. If you've got those last few pounds to lose, which so many women I think have, especially now, where they are, like I say, maybe consuming a bit more than they would normally, and sometimes it's even a bit out of boredom, I think, where you're just sort of, we're sort of all stuck in, aren't we? So it's like if you're not working, all right, you may have the kids to be entertaining, but for those people that are at home and they're not working, it becomes they get a bit bored, they start to eat or start to drink.
Around.
Is there anything we can do to shift those last few pounds, or is it just the case of what you've said up till now?
So I would just say, if there is that little bit of extra few pounds, so one way would be to add an extra bit of exercise, so just move more. So you could do an extra 5,000 steps a day. That would create more of a calorie deficit. Yeah. It doesn't have to be hours in the gym or hours doing a workout. It could be a dog walk with the kids, but just being mindful, really. You could track. I find it really useful to track my food, My.Fitness.Pal, because you put it in and you know what you've eaten. When you wait till the end of the day to do it, you think, oh God, have I eaten all that? Oh, I forgot about that. You almost forget what you've had, like you say, out of that boredom and just looking around, not having anything else to do but munch.
Yeah, did you get it called My.Fitness.Pal?
Yeah, My.Fitness.Pal. It's a free app. There is a paid for version, but you don't need it. But yeah, My.Fitness.Pal is really good, but don't listen to the calories that they give you on that one when you put in your goal, because they put you on really low. It's not great, really, if you're exercising as well. I mean, if you're completely non-active and not doing much, then listen to that. But if you're active, you need a bit extra to that. And I can always help with that too. I do offer meal plans and advice on that as well.
Brilliant. Okie doke. And then the last question I had for you, you mentioned about food. Is there any foods if people were going to adopt, say, like a morning fitness plan where they said, right, I'm going to do 10 or 15 minutes, and some of the which I'm going to share, those 2 workouts that you pulled together are brilliant, because they literally can be done, can't they, in 10-15 minutes?
Yeah.
Just like that blast, like we call it HIIT training, don't we? We call it sort of high intent. We do call it HIIT training, don't we?
High intensity interval training, yeah.
Yeah, high intensity interval training. And yeah, so is there anything that we could be doing before and after the workout that we could be consuming that's going to maybe help us burn more, or is going to have a better impact on our body's ability to burn calories?
It's all individual, really. Everything is different for each individual. What might work for me may not work for you, but a lot of people I know, if they're going to do something in the morning when they first wake up, wouldn't have anything, and people love this fasted cardio or fasted exercise where they haven't had anything since dinner last night. Personally, if I'm going to train in the morning, I don't eat anything before, just because that's, for me, I don't like to, because it makes me feel a bit sick when I exercise if I've just eaten. But a lot of people I know would have a banana. It's a great little boost of energy. It's got the carbs that will give you a quick spike and get you through that workout and get you to be able to push a little bit harder. Also, a glass of water, and keep lots of water handy whilst you're working out as well. Yeah,
keep yourself hydrated. And I loved it when you were talking earlier, because I know you're very much into your fitness and you're fantastic at what you do, but you're also very much aware it's not just about physical fitness, it's also about mental fitness and the impact that actually working out or just doing some form of exercise has on our mental health.
Oh, definitely. It's all about mental health and well-being as well. It is health and well-being. It's not just to look good and look good in that dress or whatever. It's about feeling good and also looking good as a bonus. It does make you feel like you look good, which is most people like. But
everyone needs that at the moment, don't they? I think everybody is feeling a bit uncertain. No one really knows what's going on. We're hearing all different stories. Everyone's confused as to what do we believe, what don't we believe, but at the same time that has an impact on your mental health.
Definitely. And the thing is, as well, as when you say going out and doing some exercise to make you feel better, I've been going for a lovely 3-4 mile walk each day with my dog and just clearing my head, getting out in that fresh air, and it is just beautiful. And that really is just lovely. It's the best way to clear your mind, especially if you're only allowed that one piece. Just make it worth it. And add it with your little workout at home and you'll be right on the road.
No, brilliant. Well, thank you so much. I've put Izzy's Instagram details in the feed above this video, and like Izzy said, she offers lots of free information on there. There's lots of free content on there on stretching. Is there stretching workouts, Izzy, and some little workouts that you've pulled together, fitness workouts?
Yeah, so there's a stretching and mobility video, and then also a demonstration video for a HIIT session, which is an absolute killer. I did it the other day and I was quite sore afterwards. And that's all body weight as well, actually, no equipment needed. I've got plans for a couple more coming soon as well.
Wonderful. Thank you so much for that. And I've also put Izzy's email address on there, so if anybody wants any information around sort of food and diet and health and that kind of stuff, just give her a shout and I'm sure that she will be more than happy to help you. I've just written a blog, actually, because this is something that is quite, it's dear to my heart in the sense I'm going through this. 1 minute I was really there, exercising, feeling good, and then it all just went out the window. I had a few days last week where I just kept opening the wine, and it was gone. So I was like, right, okay, I'm going to write this and I'm going to get my head in the right place. And so I wrote a blog just the last couple of days, and I created a tighter in 10 plan. So it's just a few things that you can do. You can print it off, you can stick it up on your fridge or wherever you're looking at it, wherever you can see it every day, and it will just help keep you focused on just the few little things that you can do every day that are going to have a positive impact on your health, and help you to lose those last few pounds if that's what you're looking to do. So all the details are in the feed above this video. But thanks so much, Izzy. I really appreciate your time.
No worries. It'd just be great to add at the end that just make, like you're saying there, make a plan for each day, whether that's a little HIIT, a walk and a HIIT, just a walk, a run. Just make those plans and just pre-plan what you feel like eating. As long as you're prepared, you'll always succeed. And don't put yourself down if you've had a bad day and got a load of chocolate and had a treat. Just move on from it. Start fresh the next day. Don't let it take over and roll into weeks or days. Just have that bad day and move on from it.
Forget about it. Let it go.
Yeah, exactly.
That is the thing, isn't it? If you don't plan to do it, it just doesn't happen. I know for me, unless I say, right, I'm going to get to bed at a good time tonight, so I get up early, I do my bit of meditation or I do my bit of exercise or whatever it is I'm going to do. I've got my food in the fridge, so I know what I'm eating rather than the food's not in the fridge, so I end up eating rubbish. It's about planning ahead, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely.
Brilliant. Well, look, thank you so much. I will catch up with you soon. Thanks for everybody that's been watching. I've seen a few comments, so I'll respond to the comments after this video. And stay fit and healthy, everyone.
Yeah.
Take care. Cheers, Izzy.
Bye.
See you soon. Take care. Bye.